Hi guys, I'm Paul and I'm delighted to be joining the Football Nations podcast team. The reason I joined the team is I am absolutely football mad. It's one of my biggest passions and it has been since I can remember, probably from around the age 4 years old when I started going to watch Wrexham. I will talk football with anybody. Having spoken to the guys who are on the podcast already, it became obvious that there was a real connection there and that they shared my passion for the sport. Made perfect sense for us to continue that and to and for me to join the podcast and be able to bring my knowledge, however limited in some areas it may be. So as I mentioned before, I am a Wrexham AFC fan. I have been since the age of 4 years old. I've been going for 30 years. I can still remember the seat I sat in when I had a season ticket in the paddock in what used to be called the Sainsbury's stand. I can remember standing on the Cop on cold nights watching Wrexham play Wigan in what used to be called the LDV Vans. It's now the Papa John's Trophy. That's how old I am. And the reason I support them is it's my local team. I grew up in North Wales. I've grown up in the area of Wrexham. I live roughly around 10 miles outside of it, so it's quite easy to travel to. And not only that, my dad was a Wrexham fan, so I was going to the games with him. And eventually it became a bit of a family thing. My brother came, my mum. And now it's just me and my dad again. So it's something that I have always done. It's something that I've got a long held passion for. Even when the club was at its lowest point, I remember going around with buckets, trying to raise money just to keep the club, keep the lights on. So the club has a very special place in my heart. And it's something that will always be a part of my life. And I'm now starting to pass that on to my kids as well, which it gives me great pleasure. And not only that, it's a community club. Everybody knows everybody else. And there's a real sense of camaraderie amongst the fans and you who've come as part of the documentary and part of the circus, I suppose, that has been brought with Rob and Ryan, and old, who remember the days of Brian Flynn and Dennis Smith. And co. So yeah, that's a bit about me in a nutshell.